Hey guys, it's Sensibility here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Amber Marie. And guys, I got in, finally, after a week and a half, 3 fragrances that I picked up off of Macari at a killer deal. They were all blind buy. They're all from the same house. Now, this particular house is focused on natural. So, of course, I hopped on it. I think that's why I was checking them out on what I like to call the bougie perfume sites like Max Aroma, Twisted Lily. I forget what website it was. And of course, you can go to the actual name brand's website too. Again, they retail for $120, and I believe they come in 1.7 ounce. Serious Renee. Go on. So, the company that I am talking about, I do apologize, guys. This is life. I've came home from physical therapy. My shoulder's throbbing, and the poor dogs are taking advantage of the opportunity. So anyways, I feel like this was a great blind buy. I was like so scared, but I'm really impressed with this natural perfume company. I have had a handful of companies that I've gotten to try that are natural, and some of the issues that I've noticed with them is sometimes they lean a little too indie, so they come off kind of more resinous, kind of essential oil-ish. I've had some other brands where there's a lot going on in the fragrance, and to me and to my nose, it almost smells like they've randomly selected things and just threw them together and called it a perfume. So they're not well blended or well structured. But this house, this brand, has taken the time to somehow make it all flow together. And it really does smell like something that you would purchase from a commercialized perfume that has all the chemicals in it. Of course, you're not going to smell all those chemicals in it. But, you know, as we are transitioning into the perfume world, a lot more people are becoming aware of all the chemicals that they're putting in perfume. And that's why I am always a proud supporter of any brand that is focused on natural, reducing the chemicals. Because at the end of the day, we all like to smell good, but we shouldn't have to compromise our health to smell good. So the brand I am talking about, guys, was created by a celebrity called, I believe, Michelle Pfeiffer. And it is Henry Rose. Sorry, guys. Henry Rose. Which she named the company or her line after both of her children's middle names. So her son's middle name is Henry and her daughter's middle name is Rose, which is kind of funny because I actually thought about that for myself. If I ever created a perfume line for myself, I was going to use my children's middle name, which is Dwayne and Rose. So Dwayne Rose. So someone's already beat me to the punch on that, so we'll have to scratch that ideal. So the 3 fragrances that I got in, I'm going to start with spring, how they would go in the year. So the first one is Windows Down, which is definitely a spring, summertime fragrance. The next one in line is Queens and Monsters, which to me smelled like a late summertime when it's starting to get a little chilly, to fall fragrance. And then the last one is Torn, which I felt was a beautiful fall winter fragrance. Definitely the heart of winter on this beauty right here. So in other words, Windows Down would be a perfect spring summer. If you had to pick, I would do Queens and Monsters in the fall and then Torn in the winter. So let me go ahead and talk about it. This one, the name hits it on the money perfectly. So Windows Down is seriously, you're in your car, you're driving down the road, and not just any road, guys. You are, it's a dewy day, possibly. It's citrusy. It's airy, it's bright. has the green. If you live in an environment where it's very lush, like possibly here in Indiana when the trees are in full bloom, this wouldn't be something like in Arizona or somewhere where it's dry. It definitely isn't that. It smells more like you're in a wooded or forested place. It's bright, has a little bit of a dewy effect to it, so it kind of smells like after it's rained and you're riding and the scents of the environment around you are heightened. That's what this one smells like. It's not an overpowering smell. I don't know much about as far as longevity goes on it. Projection wise, I would say this is light to moderate. Again, making it perfect for spring, especially summertime. This one would stand the time in the summertime with the heat beating down on it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Very, very beautiful. It's unique. I don't have anything in my perfume collection out of the 300 bottles that I have, and out of I can't count how many perfume oils. This one is original, unique. If you're wanting to smell different from everybody, definitely try this house out. Eventually people are going to, it's going to become very popular, and unfortunately everybody's going to be wearing these fragrances. Sooner or later it's going to happen. It just happens. Everybody goes through these different perfume brands, but that one is gorgeous and it's really, really pretty. The next one is called Queens and Monsters. Again, this one is one I would recommend late summer, transitioning into fall. Like right now, we're in August, September. This would be a perfect one. It has a little bit of a sweetness to it, but this one has a note that I'm not used to, and it's called petitgrain. And it smells really good, but I'm not used to it. Gives it kind of an outdoorsy type vibe, but it's got sweetness to it. And it's not overly sweet. And I do believe this one has a bit of a powderness to it. Just a little bit, not overly done, but it is still quite beautiful, and I quite enjoy this one. This is also going to be a perfect one for those that maybe like gourmands but not heavily overly sweet ones. This one is a beautiful one and would make a great fall winter fragrance too. These two would be really good. Fall winter, you'd be good for the year just with those two. This one right here, Torn. This one, the notes is, and honestly I think there's more than just that that's in there. It's vanilla and vetiver. And no, actually I was smelling the wrong one. So Queens and Monsters has that petitgrain. It's slightly sweet, but it also has that lipstick on smell vibe going, like Martin Margiela, but toned down. It's really, really pretty. Yes, but there's obviously more than that in that, but that's what that one smells like. Now, sorry, Torn. Torn has a warm, kind of resinous smell to it. I don't know what the note is back there, but it's not a heavy resin. But because it has this warmth, resiny type scent going on with it, which actually, guys, it's just vanilla and vetiver in here. That's what they have disclosed about this one. And I feel like there's so much more than just vanilla and vetiver in here. And if it is just vanilla, it's a resinous, warm vanilla. They did an exceptional job with the vanilla. It's not boozy, but the more I smell it, I guess, yes, it would be like your top quality vanilla. And there is a little bit of a greenness to it. But that's what I smell. And the vanilla makes it kind of heavy for, you know, thus making it a fall winter scent. Overall, I feel like these are, this one's definitely a light to moderate. This one's a moderate scent, and this one is a moderate scent. So they're not beast mode fragrances. Do I feel they're easy grab and go? Definitely. definitely, even though they're original and you would smell totally different, these are still, in my opinion, easy grab and go, non-offensive fragrances, but they're still very, very beautiful. I could see people complimenting you on this. This one definitely would be a good one for those that work in an environment where you're really not supposed to have a lot of perfume or wear perfume, because this will just fool people. They will think they're outside smelling the environment. These two, probably not so much, but again, they're not very strong scents. So as far as projection goes, you're probably going to get a nice little bubble around you. I only sprayed one on me, and typically I would do about 3 to 5, which will definitely give you a bigger bubble. And then I will just have to test these out and see how they are on longevity. But these are the 3 fragrances that I got in: a beautiful spring summer, definitely a late summer transitional into fall fragrance, and of course a beautiful fall winter scent. So there you go, guys. There is my review on Henry Rose, the Natural Perfume Company, 3 of their fragrances. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys have an awesome day, and as always, guys, happy perfume shopping. Bye, guys.